What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scale It Learning channel. And just making sure the audio is going well as per usual. Just testing from my phone, so you might hear double me in a second. What's up? Yep, we're good. Okay, excellent. So the audio is working. So this is an interesting week, and I know we've been getting a lot of views. Sorry, I'm just setting up, and I'm kind of jumped the gun here and starting the stream because I still need to get this set up. So you're seeing I'm getting a bunch of questions wrong. This is just so I can get to the next mini test quickly. And anyways, it's a great week because it's PSAT week, and a lot of people are taking the PSAT tomorrow. So I know that because also we've been getting a lot of traffic, a lot of people watching the PSAT videos. Hey, what's up, Jonathan H? Eric Kazan, hey, how you doing? Islam, how you doing? And your name, I see that comment, thank you, but I can't read I don't know how to pronounce your name, but what's up, welcome. So we got the PSAT, coming up on tomorrow, wow. And the PSAT, I just want to talk about it really quickly. First of all, if you are prepping for the PSAT, this video is going to be really helpful. These mini tests are great for math, period, on the SAT or PSAT. But I just want to talk about it very quickly. PSAT math and SAT math, they're one and the same. It's just going to be, the PSAT is going to be a little shorter. It's going to be a little quicker, but it conceptually and difficulty-wise, identical pretty much. So you can see that on the PSAT practice test that I've solved on this channel. Number two, if you're a sophomore, really, you're just taking it for fun. It won't weigh into a National Merit Scholarship consideration or anything like that. But I would still take it seriously because it's going to set a really nice baseline as you begin to prep. For juniors, now, if you are shooting for the stars and aiming for that National Merit Scholarship, that's the year that you can actually qualify for it. I did have somebody ask me in a comment. Sorry, I haven't responded to this comment yet. We're going to catch up this week. Somebody asked if you can take the PSAT as a senior. I do not believe that is possible. I think you can only take it as a sophomore or junior. Hello, everybody. How was October SAT for me? Oh, good question. I'm going to find out on Friday. And by the way, on that topic, I'm going to do a live stream on Friday, I think. Hopefully, I actually get the results on Friday, and I'll do a score reveal. So that'll be fun. That'll be interesting, and then we can talk about it. All right. Without further ado, I have to make sure this guy is on. And then we do this, and then I have to reload. Great. Yeah, for the October test, it should be out Friday, but probably at the latest by Sunday. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, given the figure of the left, which of the following, I can't cut out, just read, is true? Okay, which statement is true? All right, triangle DE, here, let's put in all the information first. So it's 86, 52. Is this calculator? Yes, calculator. Let's get a calculator up in the mix. 86 plus 52 is 138. So this angle here is 42 degrees. And this is 42. That means these lines are parallel. Does anything say they're parallel? CA and EG are parallel. Okay, so I'm already going to roll with that. Let's not even think about it. But the reason why is because we have alternate interior angles that are parallel, right, between this as our transversal. So I don't even have to question anything else. Let's move on. Boom, done. Ooh, box and whisker plots. These keep coming up more and more in the SAT, so this is great. Here we go. The box summarizes heart rates, beats per minute. What is the range of the resting heart rates? Range is from here to here. So it looks like it's from about 39 to 102, which is 63. All right, but they don't have 63. They have 62. That's pretty good. Let's roll with that. Boom, done. Okay, we got system of equations and system of a quadratic and a linear. Which of the following is the y-coordinate of the solution? So the solution occurs at the intersection point. I'm going to plug and chug. I see that y equals this, y equals this. We're going to set them equal to each other. 6x equals x squared plus 9. Then we're going to, like in a normal quadratic, subtract 6x from both sides. And now we have it set to 0. Now we're going to factor if possible. I believe we can. And it's x minus 3, x minus 3. Look at that, because negative 3 times negative 3 multiplies to 9, adds to negative 6. Since it's set to 0, what value of x makes this go to 0? 3. But they're not asking for 3. They're asking for the y value. So I can plug it into either equation and get the answer. 6 times 3 is 18. That's the winner. But to double check, I want to make sure I got it right. I need to plug it into the first equation, and if I get the same y value, I know we're good. 3 in here is 3 squared, which is 9, plus 9 is 18. Double verified. D is the answer. Done. Next. The strength of a magnetic field is measured in Teslas. 1 Tesla is equal to 1 Weber per square meter. I've seen this problem before. Okay. Divya is building a circuit in her physics class. Point P on one of Mars a magnetic field. Okay, I remember this problem. So this is a tricky one. Has a magnetic field strength of 610 to the 6th Webers per square megameter. Okay, and again, a megameter is equal to 10 to the 6th meters. So hold on, wait, let me remember this. 10 to the 6 meters. Hold on, I have to just get my head around this for a second. We're 1 megameter per megameter. So it's per 10 to the 6th meters. So that's it's a square megameter. And then, So this is so they're saying per square megameter, which is this, because this is again in meters. This is so tricky, this problem. It's this part squared as well, because this is just meters. We need square meters. So it's 6 times 10 to the 6th over 10 to the 6th squared, which becomes 6 times 10 to the 6th over 10 to the 12th. Then we use our exponent rules. We subtract 6 minus 12 is negative 6. So then it becomes 6 times 10 to the negative 6th. Okay. Now, first of all, I want to say if this problem was confusing, I don't think you should worry about it. I've never seen anything remotely close to this difficult on the real SAT, but it's an interesting one. Okay, next. We got 12 minutes. Venture. Okay, this is a interpreting linear equation question. Ventures hiring entertainers. A and P to hire artists. So this is artists, and P is face painter. Total budget $250. Caricature charges $35. Okay, so that's the artist. Face painter $28. Yeah, of course. What is the meaning of 35A? Okay, what I always say is let's answer the question in our own words, not just look at the choices and be like, oh, this one's it, this one's not it, whatever. So obviously we're doing 35 per hour that the artist, caricature artist charges, right? So if 35A, what does it represent? Well, for example, if they do this person works for 4 hours, let's say 4 times 35 is 140. That would mean that the total amount paid would be 140 for the caricature artist, which means that the expression 35A is the total amount paid to the caricature artist. Okay, nope, that's not 30. I mean, they do charge 35 per hour, not 35A per hour. Nope. Minimum 30. No, because this is not an hours expression. What I said was this is a value expression in money. This makes no sense. And this is exactly what we said, right? 35A, boom, done. Members of the wrestling team are planning to sell pre-ordered programs and matches. The cost to print the programs is 150 plus 0.5 per program. Okay, they plan to sell each. This is the cost. They plan to sell each program for $2. If the profit is the amount of money earned from selling, if profit is the amount of money earned from selling programs minus the expense of printing, how many programs must they sell to make a profit? Okay. So we're trying to make $500, right? And I see these values are close together. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to fall into one of these two pockets. But let's make it inequality. So the profit is going to be the revenue, 2 times X, 2 times the number of programs, minus that cost. And we want to make at least $500. Okay, cool. Now let's solve and let's see what we get. Distribute the negative, boom, boom, 2X minus 150 minus 0.5X is greater than or equal to 500. 2X minus 0.5X is 1.5X is greater than or equal to. I'll also add 150 to the other side and get 650. Last but not least, we're going to divide by 1.5. Boom, boom. And we get X is greater than or equal to, can I do my head? I'm just going to do it in the calculator, just whatever. 650 divided by 1.5 is 433.3. So they have to sell 433.3 programs. The reason why I said it was interesting that these were close together is because I knew it was going to probably fall like in between the two. So the question is, do we need 433 or do we need 434? Well, 433 would be just under the 500 mark, right? You could plug it in. I'm not going to do it, but you'll probably get right under it. So in order to make at least 500, we need to up it to the 434. And that's the thought process you have to go through there. Next, Miles conducting an experiment to determine. Hold on, let me move this. I'll put it. Where should I put this? Here. Okay. Miles conducted a thought experiment connection between person's age versus typing rate. So let's look at this. Typing rate and age down here. So it looks like as age increases, it looks like typing rate goes down. Okay. 20-year-olds and, in this zone seem to have the most. Great. So again, that's another thing. I always like to understand the graph before I jump into the question. I'm not going to the question and then going back. I'm like, okay, let me get my head around it. Okay, I understand it. Cool. Scroll over. According to the experiment, which of the following equations best models the relationship? Okay, so it's a line of best fit. And what I like to do in these situations is I like to kind of draw my line of best fit, right? And I think that's pretty good. A couple things we know. We know that the slope is negative. Great, they're all negative. That doesn't help. I do know that the y-intercept, here, let's continue it out a little bit. It looks like the y-intercept is going to be, that's like 90, 100, maybe 110, right? So I'm already leaning towards this guy. And also we see that slope occurring twice. But I'm going to be really careful. I'm not just going to go with it. So I'm going to choose 2 points that seem reasonable to me. This one, I'm going to do a slope calculation. This one is 20, what is that, 85? And then this point here, how about? This looks like 70, 25. 70, 25. And let's calculate the slope. 85 minus 25 is 60. Over 20 minus 70 is negative 50. 60 divided by 50, of course, is negative 1.2. All right, I'm pretty happy with the negative 1.15. We already got a good idea that this is the right y-intercept. Boom, done. All right, system of equations. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be tricky. All right, consider system. How many system solutions does it have? Okay, let's do this thing. And, oh, by the way, I see a nice little thing. Wait, do I? Hold on. Okay, here's what I'm going to do off the bat to make this easier. I'm going to multiply the whole bottom one by 2. The reason why is because I see a 0.34q up here. I'll get a 0.34q down here. So let's multiply everything by 2. So on the bottom, I get 0.34 times q plus 1 minus 1.7. Oh, and that matches up too. I didn't even, okay, p minus 1. And then let's distribute this. So it becomes 0.34 q plus 0.34 minus 1.7 p plus 1.7 equals 0. Now I'm going to take these two equations. So you notice this is, I'm going to rewrite the top one and line it up. That's negative 0.34 q. And then it's plus 1.70, but I'm going to say 1.7 p equals 0. I'm going to add the two equations together. Okay, so check this out. That cancels out. That cancels out. So I end up getting 0.34 plus 1.7 equals 0. Or sorry, is that 0.34 or 3.4 now? Hold on. 0.34. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's 0.34. Okay. And it doesn't matter. This ends up being, but you can see there's something wrong here because you add them together, you get 2.04 equals 0. This is not a true statement. That means that there are no solutions, 0 solutions, and that's it. Okay, 5 minutes left. Victor decides to try 3 different routes to work for a period of 40 days. In the table above, he tracked whether he arrived to work late or on time each time he used a particular route. So here 5, 6, okay, so here about half the time he was on time. This route looks terrible. He was only on time 2 times. And here, like a third of the time or something. Okay, in the table above, he tracked, okay, based on information, what is the probability that Victor will be late if he uses route A? So if he uses route A, that's the subset that we care about. We don't care about these guys now, right? Not even the total. If he uses route A, what's the probability? What is it? He'll be late. He'll be late 6 out of a total of 11 times. That's the winner. That's it. Last but not least, function notation. So we want, what is f of 1 plus g of 1? We always start inside out. When they say g of 1 for function notation, it means you plug 1 in for x. Okay. So what is g of 1, first of all? It's 1 squared plus 1, which is just 1 plus 1, which is 2. So I'm going to replace that. It's f of 1 plus 2. Guess what? That's f of 3. So then I'm going to plug 3 in up here. We have to be extra careful because it's a free response. No multiple choice to guide us. So plug in 3, I get 2 times 3 minus 2 over 3 squared plus 1. See, I'm plugging the 3 in. So up top, I get 6 minus 2, which is 4. On the bottom, I get 9 plus 1, which is 10. So we can say 4/10, we could say 2/5, or we could say 0.4. I'm going to just roll with 2/5. And let's see. Whoops. Okay, we got extra time. Of course, if you're on the real test, you should go back and check all your work. I did that when I took it about a week and a half ago. I actually went through everything minimum of 2 times, very carefully, because I had extra time. So to try and make sure I didn't make any mistakes. And we'll see it. Like I said, I'm doing a live score reveal. I don't know what my score is yet, but I'll find out soon. All right. But anyways, with this video, my point is I don't do that. It doesn't matter. If I make a mistake, we'll go over it. Okay. Okay, everything is correct. Boom. Nailed it. Let's go ahead and see. And I got to roll in 1 minute here because I got to go do my exercise. But let me see. Sahaj, I'm taking a break. Will it affect my admission chances? No, probably not. People take gap years all the time. And as long as you do something really, I think you should do something cool or try and be productive in the year off. And that will actually could potentially help you. So let's see. Pacing tips. Oh, you have 1.5 time. That's huge. No, I wouldn't tie. So I'm not a fan of the skipping questions thing. I think that, I mean, if you have to do it, you know, you're just really stuck, fine, do it. But my advice in general is just really spend the time, put in the practice, learn all of the math. You can learn all the math. It's doable. You don't have to think in those ways. What's up from Ghana? Dima, that's amazing. We didn't get the score. No, October hasn't come out yet. Waiting for results. Papa Kapati, a long time no see. Mr. Long Hair, yeah. I had to get a haircut. Hope you're doing good. Yes. Yes, doing well, thank you. PSAT have trig, yeah, just like the SAT. It's going to have a little bit of trig, not a lot. You got to know SOHCAHTOA, and you got to know, you know, that sine of an angle equals cosine of the complement, and that's it. Okay, guys, it's 11:45. I got to dip. Thank you so much for joining. If you do like the video, please click that like button. And if you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. If you haven't joined our Discord server yet, you should, because tons of free stuff, free help, lots of amazing people on there. You can click on that link below and you can join for free, no problem. If you want to check out our SAT video course, you can do that as well. It's still in beta. We're still ironing it out. We got 3 full practice tests up there, but we're getting all the video explanations up as well. Working hard on that. It's going to be so sick. It's already a really good practice test, but once the video explanations are up, it's going to be just phenomenal. So anyways, check that out. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.